On to our next story. It is not as rosy as it should be for Gengeton all around the country. Now we have a former sailors group member by the name Coco Jumbo?
Yeah.
Coco Juma,
Coco
sorry.
Juma, sorry. Coco Jumbo.
I am so sorry.
She's
It's
around the
Juma Jax
neighborhood.
that's messing with me, okay? He's a handsome man, and his influence is carrying into our next story. So Coco Juma is talking about sailors, and could this be the downfall of Gengeton in the country, and also the collapse of their group. Now, we had seen that they had been signed to a record company, to a record label, and now he's coming out to say that I fear no one, I only fear God, and that is why I am speaking the truth. Kenyan artists are suffering so much. The government does not care about our careers. All these artists' dreams have been shattered by this record label and the management. Since we joined the record label, the only benefit we ever received was a phone. And it was the company that looked for us, and that was the only time I felt like an artist. He goes on to say, we have been suffering from way back. We will one day do a song together again because we believe that God has good plans for us. People have been saying that Genge music is down. What I can say is that people are the same people who are fighting our success. They are not God. They cannot foresee our future. So he just goes on to complain about how they're not getting what they think they deserve. And it actually brings me to my question today. Is it that Gengeton is underrated and it's just a gem in the dust somewhere that needs to be, have better exposure? Or are they not putting in the work? Are they not doing the most that they can? Are they not doing the best that they can to bridge this? Because they have very good songs. We actually have this artist called One Boy. He has a very good song. It's a very catchy tune. And him and his group, I don't know if he has a group, but they actually put in the work. Even when one song doesn't do good, after a hot minute, there's another song that's coming up. And I just feel like they actually put in the work into their craft, and that is why they always stay relevant or semi-relevant. But for sailors, I just feel like the whole identity has just been covered by scandal after scandal after scandal. It's music, scandal, 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 music, scandal, scandal, scandal. If they would divert all of this energy into the music, I feel like they would do better. Now, one of this upcoming artist, KRG the Don, was not left behind. After Coco Juma did the interview and was talking about their issues, KRG decided to come out and say, I told you so. You should have listened to me. So you see the kind of energy that's out there, Instead of saying, you can see you could have listened to me and we could have done this, we could have collaborated. But the way he put it out there was in such a negative vibe. Like he was happy about their downfall and happy about the fact that they are suffering. Instead of just uplift your fellow brother. How else are we going to change our mindset about your industry if every single opportunity you get is an opportunity to shoot at, to attack your person who is, your friend who is failing, your friend who is not doing so well, instead of actually encouraging them? KRG the Don, you're actually doing well for yourself financially. Why not help out these boys? They are young, they are trying their best. Yes, they have issues, but they are very talented. If you could help them out, we would be happy. We would like to see such a collaboration. But instead, you use your platform to bash these boys who are simply airing out their problems. And then let me circle back to Sailor's Gang. I feel like they're always talking about their problems, but we never see what they're doing to correct it. It's always crying wolf. It's always asking for something. It's always, we need this, we need this, we need this. But I don't feel like they actually put in the work for us to actually support them, If you guys were actively creating music and actively putting work into your craft, well and good. But just constantly being in scandal, you're fighting management, you're fighting this. It's always a negative story with you guys. So it just overshadows all of your talent, and we just associate you with scandal as opposed to your talent. Do not roast me, but I really had to say that. It's just time you just changed changed how you guys present yourself to the public, because that's the only way we are going to be able to help you, you know? That's the only way we're going to support you if you bring something to the table. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that they've complained about their management, they've complained about their record label, they've complained about other artists within the industry, they've complained. And even aside from all this complaining about all the people around them who are supposed to be helping them out, they still have so much stuff about them that kind of makes you look a certain way, and you're just like, maybe not.
Yeah.
We've seen Miracle Baby and all of his scandals recently. Him and his baby, his girlfriend.
It was a fake baby mama.
There's a fake baby mama. There's the girlfriend saying that they're polyamorous or polygamous, or they're in an open relationship. It is just so much stuff that is so unrelated to music. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that all of these things may have been happening in the past, but you had a management, which means your management was doing its job of covering up all of this malarkey, right? Let's move on to your record label, okay? You guys have done a few songs which we really love. We've had you at all the concerts. There was a time a concert without Sailors was like not even a concert.
They have not had a miss. It's always hit
concert.
songs.
Every single concert you're being invited to. So you are making money. Maybe not too much money, but you are making money. Why not take this money and invest it back in your music, invest it back in your craft, you know? I don't know what to say. Sometimes you kind of take the one bad thing that you're given and the one good thing, you forget the bad thing, you take the good thing and you keep it moving. Push that paper, because at the end of the day, it's about to make rain if you keep pushing that paper.
True.
Another thing, you guys keep asking about the question about whether, you know, Gengeton is dead, it's down, is it? We've had Kwaito music. I remember back in like 2020, I used to claim and scream at the top of my voice, like, why isn't Kwaito music and like Amapiano type music, you know, South African music, why isn't that the sound of Africa? Why is West African music the sound of Africa? Because South African music is so rich, but it took how long for South African music to hit again? Amapiano is now the talk of town. Everything Amapiano, everyone is doing those kwasa dances. I mean, it's just, there is a time for everyone. You just need to be patient, but in your patience, you need to put in the work. Keep the work going, such that when your time is here, when people are looking for Gengeton music, they look at Sailors first. When Gengeton music becomes the international sound, you're the first guys are looking at, but you need to push that paper. And finally, as I leave the chat, we have something else that is very important, which I'm looking at from KRG, the Don's version, right? KRG is talking about something very, very primal here, which is people need to see you respect them. There's a thing called being grandfathered into anything.
Yeah.
Everyone has to pay homage to the grandfathers of the industry. I'm not calling KRG the grandfather. I'm just saying people who are there before you are considered grandfathers, and you need to pay homage. If you don't pay homage, it becomes harder for you. So you guys maybe need to go back and look at all of these facts, combine them together, and you will have a strategy. Strategy, and just like that, drops mic.
Yeah.